Edges on.
I am also from New Jersey. I'm a T.
Welcome to Dr. Rakib. On today's show, we have two guests, Mrs. Dawes and Mr. Dawes. We've gotten a request from these two for counseling on their marriage problems. Mrs. Dawes, would you like to explain?
Well, we've been having problems for a while now, and I'm getting sick and tired of this guy, Mr. Doss, as he likes to be called. He doesn't pay attention to his family. He sucks at everything. He's just not the husband that I wanted when I first met him, and I'm really done and fed up. He just stays on his books and his like binoculars and all day, and he just doesn't do anything. He's just a slob.
Mr. Dawes, anything to add to that?
Mr. Doss, anything to add to that? Mr. Doss!
Whoa. She is the mother of our 3 kids. Our marriage isn't that good at all. She doesn't take care of the kids at all. And she doesn't care for this marriage.
Do not listen to him.
No.
Do not listen to him. He does not do jack squat. He sits on his books all day reading Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings and like whatever else mythological crap, Fortnite gameplay, all that stuff.
All right. You said you had kids, right? Tell me about them.
Okay, so we have 2 sons, Ronnie and Bobby.
We have 2 sons, right? Okay.
Yeah, as I was saying, 2 sons, Ronnie and Bobby. And we also have a daughter named Tina.
You have a son.
Anyways, keep going.
And your feet.
Yeah, they're very good kids. Very adventurous, like to play around. You know, as if they had a mother figure.
Are you
in their
sure
mind.
that you're not describing some kids from your book?
Absolutely sure.
Are you sure? How many sons do you have?
2.
Anyways, all right, where are you guys born? Where are you guys from?
I think there's something that I should tell you.
I will talk about that later in the show. Anyways, where are you guys from?
We're from New Jersey.
New Jersey.
I'm from New Jersey. You already know how I do. Edges on.
Also from New Jersey. I'm a teacher. A wonderful teacher, actually. You know, I got ranked for top 5 best teachers in the state.
Is that so? What do you teach?
And what do you teach? What do you teach?
I teach in middle school.
Hmm?
And I teach math.
Oh. Do you teach in brushing your teeth?
Do you teach in washing your
Alright, that's good. Anyway. So, I've been told that you guys went on vacation to India recently. How did that go?
I thought it was awesome, but of course he wasn't doing jack. What's new?
I spent most of the time taking care of the kids, and she was...
Okay, let's just cut you off right there. Let's cut you off right there. Let's cut you off right there. Get the hell off me! I'm gonna have a panic attack. Give me a break. Give me 2 seconds.
Mr. Dawes. Mr. Dawes.
Get the camera out of my face.
Alright. Quick intermission. Mrs. Dawes, would you like to join us?
I mean, sure, why not?
Have a seat. Now that we've gained our composure here, Why don't we pick up where we left off?
Where were we?
Oh,
Remind
so
me.
you had something that you wanted to tell him. It is why we're here, by the way.
Oh yeah. So, remind me again how many kids you have?
3.
False. Try again.
I have 3 kids. I don't know what you're trying to say.
False. Try again.
I don't know. I believe that I have 3 kids. All for you.
Actually, you have 2 kids. Guess what? Bobby's not yours.
How so?
You got cheated on, stupid.
Would you mind telling us?
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright.
Where and when this happened?
Okay. Well, it all started in the summer of, I can't remember the year, but I remember I was at the pool and he was obviously in the room reading or whatever, and this chocolate skinned hunk, his name was Isaiah. He came up to me and he was like, "You're beautiful." And I was like, I never get compliments like that. I wonder why. And I was like, "Thank you. You're so sweet, you hunk." And he was like, "Thank you." I was like, "Well, do you want to maybe get like some food, maybe some Taco Bell or whatever?" And he was like, "Yeah, like for sure." And I was like, "Okay, let's go." So we got Taco Bell, and one thing led to another, and out came Bobby like 6 months later, like on some really stuff, because the Taco Bell like had a lot of steroids in it, and it was a mess. But we had a baby, and it's not yours. You're a dog.
Mr. Dawes, do you believe this?
I don't want to, but
Okay, well, we've reached this part of the show where we have the results.
Yes, read the results. Please read them.
The papers are in, and Mr. Dawes, you are not the father.
Stupid! That's what I was telling you this whole time. You do not deserve jack squat. You read your books. You can take your books here. Here, take your wallet. Take your pictures of the classes. Taking the kids. I'm taking the kids, and I am going to my mother's house. Stupid.
That's it for Dr. Rakesh today. Hope to see you all next week.
Good afternoon, Miss Floresca's class. We're going to go over our coping mechanisms for Mr. Dawes. So our first coping mechanism is idealization, which is playing up the good points and ignoring limitations of other things desired. This happens on page 147, the first paragraph. At the tea stall, Mr. and Mrs. Dawes bickered about who should take Tina to the toilet. Eventually, Mrs. Dawes relented when Mr. Dawes pointed out that he had given the girl a bath the night before. End quote. This shows idealization because he's pointing out that he did something, and even though all his wife really wants is just for him to go take her to the bathroom right now. So yeah. So that was our coping mechanism. Thank you for watching our video. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow in Miss Flores's class.